The fires are lit.
Good, you're here.
What happened?
A note from Viago.
Hilario's making his move?
A big one. He's hosting all the talents of the crows at Katarina's villa.
All it's missing is some heavily armed, uninvited guests. Shall we?
As soon as we've prepared. We have to do this carefully. Hilario has to be expecting us.
You think he knows that we know about him and Algernon?
He wouldn't be avoiding us otherwise. Be ready for a trap.
I always am. shores.
What's going on?
People keep asking me about my feelings.
I know how that is.
How does it feel using they? Have you told your mother? When are you telling your mother?
Always when you're trying not to think about your feelings.
Right? Talking just makes me more sad.
Too much talking. Kill instead.
Yes, exactly. Wait, was that you or Spite?
I think in this case, he speaks for both of us.
Where is everybody?
They've gone to the villa without us. Come on.
Did Ilario even offer any bait? What is this party supposed to be for?
Viago's invitation said they would celebrate the new first talent and discuss the situation in Treviso. It doesn't matter what my cousin thinks he's doing. It ends now. We go in, find Katerina, and we'll have the perfect shot at Ilario.
So we're paying a visit to your family home then?
We are, but we're not exactly on the guest list.
And then we celebrate with the crows.
We'll take the rooftops to the villa. Stay out of sight as long as possible.
Sorry, folks. Oh boy. I want to address how much of a bloody fangirl Tash appears to be for the Crows. Now, whenever Tash and Lucanus are together, she's basically just always talking about like how cool the Crows are, how growing up she wanted to be a crow, she likes their capes. And then like he talked about like, oh, training and all that, like It's absolutely hilarious. Like,
Trouble ahead. We move on your word.
like her and Lucanus's relationship is quite hilarious. And I do like... let's see. We have... yeah, it's Venatori. Okay. Alright.
Kill them before they can warn the others.
We're under attack!
This way.
Looking for any notable loot.
Why not go straight in? You know you're gonna fight him.
Because there's no way Ilario will let me through the door.
He fears us. Good. He should.
It's hilarious, but because of how much health we have, our usual healing method is quite reduced.
Rook, you see that tower with the circular window?
That's where we're going?
It's the quickest way there. After you.
How far is it to Ilario's party?
The opera is... it's... you know, across the grounds. In the guest house.
Why does such a big house need a second house?
For guests.
I find that hilarious. Like, the is clearly from like a wealthy family. I love how fast that charges now.
Understood.
Okay, so we just opened up a shortcut.
Just wait for the signal. We're under attack!
should be long gone.
They hurt us. They will suffer.
It's not the range.
Nice work.
The faithful are dying! Ready. Venatori are still here?
I don't think they're here to see the sights.
Sorry, folks. I'm trying to keep an eye out for some very specifically that someone told me is here, and you get it. You get it as early as when you're doing this mission. If I can get that object that I'm looking for, it would be a big boost to my character. Still have not located. Thank God for forward momentum. Still not seeing it.
I heard the crows can get across the entire city without their feet ever touching the ground.
The streets of Treviso get more dangerous by the day.
That could be it. This chest. Bleeding corpus. Nope. That's not this. So I'm still waiting to locate him. There's another chest here. Damn, still no. Okay.
Hey, Lucanus, you gonna kill Ilario?
He will suffer for what he's done. That's the deal.
I have some dry skin all of a sudden. It's really bothering me. Well, maybe we have to jump to it. Aha! Yes! Yes! Oh, we finally found it. Oh, see, now this ring has been super useful because of, again, we get a damage increase when we're at low health, and we get an extra 100 health plus an extra 15% health. But now that it's at its maximum stay, we now deal up to an extra 50% bonus based on our missing health. So as our health goes down, the stronger our attacks become. Which is why I have the setup of, let's see here. It's around here. Actions that consume mana now consume health when mana is depleted. So we still have to spend mana, but now when we deal health, we now get we now use our health, but we also have, hold on, where is it? This using it now. All our abilities are now critical hits, and now using an ability consumes 20% of your maximum health. Now, if we upped our physical damage resistance, we can mitigate that. Actually, I don't know if we could. But let's see here. There's a staff, if I recall. Here it is. Using an ability spends health instead of mana at 250% its cost, but we do get a big health increase. So by now using that in conjunction, like we now get a huge power, health boost. Now, technically, we don't have to be using this staff to gain the benefits of it. So I could use this and this. Gain health on perfect defense, which I'm not really good at. But as you can see there, we do get 20% extra damage when we're on low health. This does give us health whenever we trigger an arcane bomb. And then this gets us heal for 100 on kills. And then this also has a whole bunch of abilities which really mesh with this horn. All standard enemies now are considered to have low health. So we get an extra damage, critical chance damage, and all that with them. And then this is for the extra mana, which now that we equip that staff, we don't need. We need something that gives us, it does have the plus 250 health, so I might keep it for now and then eventually change it to something else with different abilities. This researcher's code, perfect. Gain plus 20% damage while at low health. So when we're at low health, we actually get a damage increase, but we also get to leech 5% of damage back to us. Not really it. How's our uniques actually standing? Nope. Let's just double check, make sure. Do we have anything meshes with the new setup? No, that boosts our healing, so it would mesh with the helmet. It would get we would get 200. Was it? We'll get 120 health back. Immune to afflictions applied by your faction sworn enemies. Yeah, no. Last one. That just gives us instead that just gives us a fuck ton of defense. So far, where is it? This is our best bet, the Researcher's Coat. It meshes the most with it. And as for this, do we have anything that could be slightly better? Now again, it does give extra we do get extra healing though, so that's a big plus. No. Yeah, nothing overly spectacular. Okay, we'll see how this loadout works. We did actually, hold on, we are suffering one of our abilities now. So for example, there's an ability here where we have to wear all light clothing. Pretty sure we're no longer getting that benefit. Health, meat mana regeneration. Oh yeah, it has a armor icon. Pretty sure. As long here. Yeah, there we go. So we wouldn't get this. Well, we're in a light helm and armor, so that's the key trick. Is there any that... So we're looking for shield icons. Is there any that would that be okay with mixing and matching? Here's one. Note that is returned. There's one. While wearing medium armor and a helm. Yeah, I'm not really seeing it. So there's that. Like, there's the medium. Well, the medium one was down here. Yeah, there it is. So there must be one for heavy, wouldn't there be? Like, logic would dictate there is one for the heavy armor. Because in this game you can wear heavy armor. But I just don't see it. Shit, I'm trying to see. I don't think there... I don't think... Hold on. There is anything that is... that will allow us to get any kind of bonus if we're mixing and matching. And if there was, it's not appearing with the others. Like, probably it's like it's having it would have a different icon. Hold resistance, dark squall, affliction, projectiles, control, chilled, takedowns, upgrades of area abilities, fade reflex, frozen, mind blast. That's the medium one. There is just no thing for mix and matching. What's this? Oh! Well, we're in a different classifications of helm and armor. So there's one. Weak point damage, plus 15%. Mana regeneration, plus 20%. Ranged attack mana cost, plus minus 20%. So that's pretty cool, because now we're wearing medium and now a light. So we're actually getting the benefits of that. Yeah, that is a drop.
Over there, that's Villa de la Morte. Once we're through the tower, we just need to reach the river.
Now, keep in mind, even though the mana is like saying 3 orbs, and we have that, I don't need to worry about that anymore because I now use my health. Okay, I think this is more of a shortcut for when we're going back out of this area. Because again, we can travel through this area again.
There! It's Rook! Our god demands their heads! Kill them all and make an offering for Lucifer! You will not rob us of this! Watch for incoming!
Good work!
Fire!
Get back!
Something like that.
Say the word! Nice work, Rook!
The lions. Ilario, you idiot.
That's gonna end badly.
For him,
Why would the Venatori help Ilario? He stabbed their boss.
they don't give a damn about Ilario. It's Antifa fun.
There. We can take that gondola.
We go under the bridge.
We aren't going in through a sewer, are we?
No sewers in Treviso. The streets are barely above water as it is. There's a hidden escape route. That's our way inside. Over there. That's the entrance.
Your house
hardly
has a
hidden.
secret escape route, and Ilario didn't post a guard on it?
Ilario doesn't know it's here.
Why not?
Katerina didn't even tell me about it. I found it playing here alone as a boy.
What the?
He let them into the house. Now I'll have to get the whole thing cleaned.
Oh, did I just level up there? I saw a big number. Huh. I guess no. Okay, yeah, we came in from here. Okay, so there doesn't appear to be... I can't see... Okay, hold on, actually, oh yeah. Obvious route. We would go here. And, okay, so now it's a bit up. The map is, like, the mini-map is
How
a
much
little...
trouble can one old woman possibly be? They should have been back by now. Kill them for the glory of tough.
They said something about an old woman.
Katerina.
Katerina must be a difficult prisoner.
Actually, I'm curious, what does my character look like with the current equipment? So let's see here. Huh. Not bad. Might as well sport the Morn watch gear for a bit. And there's a chest in here.
And here we are. Welcome to Villa de la Morte.
No wonder Ilario wants to inherit.
Home? Smells like dust and linseed oil. Don't say that when Katerina is in earshot.
Again, I just don't like how it is. So I know he's the mage killer, but it's a bit too specific.
There.
Who goes there?
Last person you will ever see.
Nice one!
Done. Where are the next?
I will say, getting that extra 5% from damage, like, it really adds up when I hit a group of enemies with an AoE. Sadly, we are a long way from leveling up the caretaker.
Hey! Thanks, Lieutenant.
Got him ready for you.
They've made themselves comfortable, but we'll get them out.
Is there a way to check the caretaker? I think journal maybe? Nope. World map? Lighthouse? View this? No? Maybe it'll be on... Oh, here we go. He's sitting at a... Oh my... Okay, so... Holy shit. We're still... Like... Wow. We're still like 550 short. And we only get 50, it seems, per those pickups. Dear God.
So, you lived here?
Hilario and I both did, until we were 18.
What about your parents?
Killed by a rival house. We would have ended up with Katerina anyway, to train.
Okay, so clearly the quest marker is telling us to go upstairs. So we're gonna open this door.
Be ready.
Okay.
No Venatori leave this house alive.
Forgot how big my area effect is. Oh, that's a potion. Okay, this might be worth it purely due to the fact that it may not deal as much stagger, but it causes the targets to be vulnerable to necrotic damage, which is what I mostly attack with. So, yeah. Pick it up. There we go. Again, see what I tell you. Like it's 50 plus. We're now 450 away.
Stop!
Whenever you're ready.
Okay, so that just opened up a shortcut. We seem to have a chest up here. Did I not grab it? Okay, well, yeah, you must have to... Trying to... Okay, yeah, there's clearly a doorway that leads to it.
Ready when you are.
Just one person.
This is my house.
What's that effect that's coming in? Okay, we're 400 away.
Hey!
Oh. Eclectic armor.
The family rooms are up ahead. First her, and then we find what we seek.
The power of the gods themselves is at our command, and we're thwarted by a door?
We have company. The door's been barred from the inside,
So we bust down the door and get attacked? Probably.
which is why I'll go first. Katerina.
Lucanis, my poor boy.
We'll escort you someplace safe before we go after Ilario.
You'll do no such thing. There's no time for heroic nonsense.
Heroic nonsense saved your grandson and is rescuing you now. I won't let Ilario do more damage.
Go. I'll meet you in the opera house.
I hope she can keep herself safe.
Welcome to House de la Morte, Rook.
Do you have a plan to deal with Ilario? Lucanus?
I'm working on it. He is ours. He will not escape us.
I'm wondering how much of this mission would change if we did not save Treviso. So it's that way, so we could... was that okay, that door was not openable. Okay. Again, it's crazy about like the idea of how blazing like the Antivan Crows seem to operate in Antiva, or at least like their capital, and the fact that they have no military and they've just never been invaded until this point because of the fear that, you know, oh, if we attack, if we attack them,
You have a plan now, right?
Knives are involved.
alright, it's crazy that they would, like, it's just the fact that, like, oh, if we attack Antiva, the Crows will go after our leaders and our, like, you know, all of our important people. And, like, that fear alone, the idea of that keeping, like, nations at bay.
Katerina's death was a tragedy. But to get Lucanus back from the dead, only to lose him to a demon, for me, it is a deep personal loss. And so, I take the mantle of First Talon with a heavy heart. But the crows could rise from the ashes. With our new allies, the Venatori, we could reclaim Antiva.
Over my dead body.
That can be arranged.
Cannot overpower us both. Now you fall.
So when they're working together, they can overpower.
Do we honor your alliance? Now, the demon of Vibranium is here. All of this is on your head.
You started this. I'm ending it.
Look at you, Lucas.
This isn't over.
Since when do you need backup, cousin? You're good and soft.
You're in for a surprise, Ilario.
What are you waiting for, cousin? Finish what you start. I already did. What am I ever going to do that is worse than this? On your knees, in front of every house.
Get up, Ilario.
Caterina, thank the Maker.
No one from House de la Morte kneels.
Mierda. What am I supposed to do with this idiot?
He tried to kill you and got you imprisoned, and kidnapped the first Talon, and made a deal with the Venatori.
Too much to forgive. But he's still all I've got. Iago, lock him up.
You think you can put me away? That is not your decision, is it? Caterina is still first Talon.
Enough, Ilario. Lucanes is first Talon now. His decision stands.
You're lucky he didn't cut your throat.
Welcome home, my boy.
A toast to the new First Talon.
To Lucanus!
The commentary of all the different houses suggests that they are made up of like a bunch of noble families, like the hierarchy is. Alright, so he's gotten 2 new points. We've already maxed out his healing. We maxed out his ability. Really? That was not his stabbing ability that deals extra barrier damage. Wow. Okay then. I feel like we should invest in it. Yeah. What's this? Applies necrotic on impact. Yeah, okay, yeah, we'll do applies necrotic. We'll get the points. And then I have 2 points. Now I'm going to increase the effectiveness of my dagger, so final attacks are critical hits against enemies. But the thing is, again, because of it, oh, I only have 1 point. So I still need 2 more levels to get that then. 1 more level to get that. Unless I respec, and I don't feel like respecing everything. So we'll wrap up Murder of Crows.
Shall we make a discreet exit?
Okay.
I'm ready, but are you sure? They're celebrating you.
I have other plans for the evening.
Oh my god, is he going to go get coffee?
Really? You came all the way back here for coffee? The stuff in your villa wasn't good enough?
It's better if I make it myself. And I wanted some quiet.
So, first talent of the crows, huh? Does that mean you'll be leaving us?
No. We have a contract. Besides, she may have stepped down, but there's no stopping Katerina from giving all the orders. I still cannot believe she did that.
Are you holding up okay after, you know, Hilario and your grandmother and everything?
I wouldn't call it okay, exactly. Fucking Hilario.
Do you regret locking him up?
No. After everything he's done, the other houses probably want him dead. And Katerina, she may want him alive, but he'll probably wish otherwise. Meanwhile, he's too valuable to lose. He knows too much about Elgernon, the Benatori. Whatever he can tell us about our target, I'll take it.
I was surprised you spared him at all, really.
So was I. But I don't have a lot to lose. What there is, Hilario, Katerina, Nev. This team. I'm not giving that up.
That Nev. Oh my god, I'm so glad I decided not to romance Nev. Okay, so blood runs thicker than wine, but matters little when a family easily betrays each other. How still immortal will survive all. Your support has allowed Lucanus to face his inner demons and protect what matters most. Demon of Defiance. Defiant and unrelenting, Lucanus gives no quarter to his targets, preying on their weaknesses and giving them no chance to recover. Crow to Tenacity. Oh, it's his armor. Okay. Let's see. Detonations reads knockdown enemies. Also, stagger to all enemies. Stagger from detonating is increased by 50% for each enemy hit. Is... Yeah, let's go with it. Alright, let's quickly check in on everyone else. Who's where? Okay. And then let's check out what he looks like. Yeah, Harden's wearing her special attire. And then there's Lucanus. I gotta say, it looks sick. It looks really good. And then there's his unique let's take a look at his new ability. Lucanus' critical damage increased by 50%. His detonation damage is also increased by 50%. Lucanus' abilities now deal 25% more damage to enemies suffering from an affliction. So the higher his crit chance, the better. So do we have anything that can increase? Deals when this build deals critical hit, gain precision. When this ability deals a critical hit, any active sundered effectiveness. There's nothing really that gives any of his abilities like increased crit chance, so it's gonna have to be his gear. Repairing counts reduced to 10 by 10 seconds. There's nothing here that really buffs crit chances. Yeah, no, there's nothing. So we always just have to hope he scores a critical hit. Okay. Alright, let's check in on our companions who are grouped up, see what they have to, what they might be talking about, and then we'll end the video.
How do you know literally everyone? I don't know literally everyone. Almost. Every time we meet someone, you already know them. Morgan, the Crows, the Wardens, and the Chantry lady with the big hat. Not to mention the Dreadwolf himself.
How is that everyone? You didn't even list 10 people.
It feels like a lot of people.
I heard a strange thing, Emmerich.
It's simply not true that Manfred's doing my laundry. He's got tangled in a bedsheet, and Tosh mistook that for...
Not that. I heard you're preparing for some big necromancy rite.
How did you know?
You talk out loud to yourself a lot, Emmerich.
Ah, oh dear. The rite is a difficult, delicate thing. I promise to explain it if I succeed.
I get you. Good luck.
Well, that's nice. I never really have those two together in a group. Maybe I should fix that. I'm curious about how their relationship evolves and whatnot. Because I know we even had like we had a whole special cutscene involving Emmerich and Tash when they as their relationship developed. So I'm curious if the same thing would happen with some of the other companions. It hasn't, but I am a bit curious. In our case, so folks, I'm going to end this video here. I'll be back. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll be continuing the main story in the next video of Dragon Age The Veilguard.